Coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans. So they will never miss any of the action.
Pavlovsky's able to just get enough of a touch on it to release it to Davies. Davies will send it forward. Usman Fall gets it over to the far side. Awanja Bedard deflected, and it's in! What a deflected goal for Kalonji Pro Profile to take the lead. Awanja Bedard with the goal.
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
And there it is, your 2025 UPSL Women's National Champions. It is the Albany Alley Cats.
So what are you waiting for? For the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
Welcome to this presentation of UPSL Soccer action, live on YouTube and presented by the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Shiloh High School at Charlie Jordan Field for this UPSL Georgia Premier Division Playoff Final. The winner of this game will qualify to go on to the round of 32 national tournament. So now, if you are able to, please stand and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into this continued coverage of the UPSL Georgia Conference Premier Division Playoffs Final. It is Kalonji Pro Profile taking on LSA Mustangs here at Charlie Jordan Field on the campus of Shiloh High School. And this is brewed for fireworks tonight. Kalonji Pro Profile, top of the table in the South region, 10 wins for the regular season, 2 wins through the playoffs. LSA Mustangs, they came into the playoffs in second place, 7-2-1, 2 wins in the playoffs, and that is where we find ourselves tonight. When it comes to the match tonight, it is this simple. We must have a winner. Winner of this match moves on to the national tournament in the round of 32. If we are tied at full time, we will go to 2 15-minute halves. No golden goal. If we are still deadlocked after the 2 15-minute halves, we will go to a penalty shootout to declare a winner. These two teams have battled each other multiple times throughout the years of being in the UPSL Georgia Conference, but this is the first time that they battled here in this season. LSA Mustangs, formerly the LSA Norcross Pro team that created the LSA Mustangs to go along with the Norcross team this season. Those players from that Norcross Pro team from last year moved over to the Mustangs team. The Division I team took over the responsibility of that Norcross team. That team was relegated here in this spring season. So the Mustangs are going to be the lone representative for the LSA organization come the fall. Kalonji Pro Profile, they have been perfect throughout this season. We'll see if they can continue their winning ways tonight. They're in the white and yellow kits. They're moving from left to right. LSA Mustangs in the light blue jerseys, dark blue shorts, moving from right to left. Waiting for getting the whistle, standing over the Voigt ball. Voigt, the official match ball sponsor of the UPSL, and we are underway. No changes in the lineup for Kalonji Pro Profile today from last week against the Revolution. That means that Ashton Menard, who played throughout the regular season, steps over and lets Henry Playtez take responsibility in goal. Also, when it comes to the goal for LSA Mustangs, it's Sebastian Farias who starts tonight. LSA Mustangs have Sebastian Farias and Alexander Diouf who share responsibility in goal. Farias will send a long ball out. Cut the pass, but received it right back now. One-on-one, good tackle. And clearance from Demise. Caitlin got a little bit of a touch on it. That ball is going to go all the way out past the touchline, and it'll be a throw. Medard losing his balance and slamming into the LSA bench. He's okay. Grant Carr will do the throwing honors for Kalonji on that far side in this first half. When it comes to the Mustangs, like I said, their regular season, they were 7-2-1. They had scored 25 goals. They allowed 12, plus 13 on their goal differential. When it comes to Kalonji, they were a perfect 10-0, scored 47 goals and only allowed 4, plus 43. Kalonji put up a ton of goals this season. It's multiple matches with 7 goals. Wanja Medard was not able to control that ball. Allows LSA to have possession. So these are two teams that have been atop of the table here in the Georgia Conference for years. So these two teams will be very close to one another. Said it'll be a quick turnaround for these teams because the first round of 32 for the national tournament begins next weekend. Able to keep it in, did Medard, but he goes down again. It's the second time that he has fallen. Kalen commits the initial foul. Carr having to finish off the foul. Immediately, center official shutting down any additional conversation going on with the Mustangs player. Carr having the conversation with the center official, keeping this one in control. Foul was on Xavier Diouf. He's okay. Officials not going to allow any type of extracurricular emotional activities going on in this match. So these two teams know each other so well. Ramos, that ball will go out. It'll be a throw for Kalonji. throw from Ramos to Hilton. Hilton, the Golden Boot winner this season. Pavlotsky wins the ball. Immediately gives it back to Hilton. He'll put it in, but Farias is there. A little bit of a deflection off of Perez. Diouf has it, immediately closed down the space by Pavlotsky. Kalonji come away with it. Wanja Medard, he's dispossessed by Diouf. Carrera will play it back. Sebastian Carrera, number 10, is the main attack for LSA Mustangs. Scored 7 goals this season. Tackle by Demise, and that'll be a foul. You see right here on this replay, Kalonji not able to get out of their half. Diouf has it and just stepped in there, did Demise. This will be 25 yards out. You have Pernay, Orta, and Carrera over the ball. Everybody steps away and lets Carrera to take this. 4-man wall for Kalonji. And that one's going to go wide. Be a goal kick for Kalonji. So an update when it comes to on the north side with Sebastian Carrera. He scored 8 goals for the season. 8 for Carrera. Penagos had 5. But when we talk about the south side of the region, Zane Hilton scored 15 goals. Awanja Medard scored 12. So this Kalonji Pro Profile team put up some pretty amazing numbers this season. Grant Carr with the tackle. Tiente maintains possession. Pavlotsky will come over here to Ramos. He'll send it forward to Hilton. Hilton, it'll be deflected off. It'll be a throw. And you want to see down there on the touchline, it's that gray line between the 2 white lines. That gray line is the touch line here at Charlie Jordan Field. I would not be surprised if we have a hydration break today. Very warm day here in Snellville. Long ball from Demise to Mimi. Got a touch on it, but not able to control it. Cleared by the Mustangs. Back to Demise. 89 degrees right now in Snellville, Georgia. Add a couple degrees with that artificial turf here at Charlie Jordan Field. So I would not be surprised if we do not have a hydration break. Had one last night when we had the semifinal playoff for the women, where the FC Birmingham women able to defeat the UMA FC Athenas 1-0. They'll take on Geranium City on Sunday. Awanja Madar trying to get past the two defenders, not going to be able to do so. And released. Carrera not able to control it, allowed Tiente to find possession. Grant Carr will go back to the captain, Kamani Irving. And over to Demise. He has space to move forward. He'll give it to Ramos, who gives it back. Back over to Irving in center circle. Tiente now. We'll give it to Carr. A lot of veteran players on both sides of the ball, but especially here on the Kalonji side. Tiente over here to Demise. Demise has space. He'll switch it, trying to get it to Medard. Medard heads it down. Cleared out by the Mustangs. Demise is able to tackle that away from Carrera, but it'll be a throw for the Mustangs. So when it comes to, he was actually on the field. He was past the gray line there was. Ramos got away with that one. When it comes to the Mustangs coming into the playoffs, they were able to defeat Georgia Impact in the first round. Then went up and defeated Chattanooga Red Wolves. Find themselves in this final. For Kalonji Pro Profile, they were able to defeat Augusta Arsenal. And then last week, able to defeat Georgia Revolution to find themselves in this position. Kaylin Kalonji gives it back to Demise. Irving. Carr now. Tried to toe poke it forward. Sent away by the Mustangs. Irving will come over here to the near side. Right through the middle to Medard. Medard turns and is dispossessed. No foul. Tackled away by Irving. Comes over to the far side. One-on-one into the box. Still has possession, but too far in front of him. Again, tackled away immediately by Kalonji. Ramos takes a shot, pulls that one wide, out for goal kick. Farias get us back underway here in the 14th minute. Still 0-0 between Kalonji Pro Profile and LSA Mustangs. Winner of this moves on to the national tournament. Kalonji Pro Profile, the only Georgia Conference team that's made it to the Final Four in the national tournament. Both teams battling, trying to have possession, put it in the near channel. Kareem Tamimi trying to come onto it, not going to be able to get there. Foul committed by Kalonji. Ball will go out. We talk about that representation by Kalonji in the Final Four. That's all the way back in the fall of 2021. It's the last time a Georgia Conference team made it into the Final Four. That's before we got to see the superstar in the making in the spring of 2023 with AS Frenzy, Jan Diamande, winning the national title. No foul is called. They're going to call that ball out, call it a foul, or would they call that a corner? I believe they're going to call the foul. See the challenge here, the ball forward and yeah, you can see just Luis Orta just barreling through Romero Ramos. This ball is about 5 yards, and it is about a yard if from the touchline of the box. Two-man wall, Tony Tiente over the ball. Not able to do anything. Shot, and there is the opener for Kalonji Pro Profile coming in the 18th minute, and it's no one other than the Golden Boot winner, Zane Hilton. Take a look at this ball coming in from Tiente. Lifted over, got past Kalen, and Hilton was there to put it away to make it 1-0. So Kalonji Pro Profile finds an early goal. Let's see if the Mustangs can equalize sooner rather than later. Talk of the town, of course, the World Cup going on right now. Talking about the superstar in the making when he was in the UPSL back in the spring of 2023. Jan Diamande was with AS Frenzy, won the national title. was the MVP of that final in 2023. Then went on his journey in Europe from CD Leganés over now into RB Leipzig, looking to make a huge transfer into the Premier League after the World Cup. This Kalonji Pro Profile squad, they've been watching one of their own in the World Cup. Here comes Hilton. He's in the box, sliding it across, not able to do so, and that ball will go out. It'll be a goal kick. Lucius Dietzen playing for Haiti. Haiti's going to be making an early exit. And then, of course, Alex Freeman playing for the U.S. men's team. Spent time in the UPSL with Orlando City's academy. Sent back from Kalonji. Mustangs will send that one into the stands. Dard still has possession, takes a shot. Great save by Farias there. When that ball spilled out to Zane Hilton for that goal, there was really nothing that Farias could do to save that. It was prime real estate for Hilton to put it in the back of the net. Demise will give it to Irving. He'll move it over to the far side. Carr takes time. Medard trying to get around the defender, able to do so. Tiente slows it down, gives it to Pavlotsky. Pavlotsky moves up, gives it back to Medard. Tackled away, it'll be a throw. Medard's speed attracts a crowd for Mustangs. Grant Carr with the throw in. Medard goes down. No foul is called. Coming back forward is Kalonji. Ramos. Medard still down. Ramos will lose it. Diouf now. Tiente will knock it away. Take a look at that foul, or a potential foul, on Medard here. You see, very quickly taken. He starts right at the edge. It's hard to say there. Back live here in the 24th minute. Foul committed by Kalonji. Again, center official having words, making sure no action off the ball happening. Hilton has it. He'll take a shot, and it'll be pulled wide. Goal kick for the Mustangs. Orta. Get around Hilton. Nice ball into space for the Mustangs. Out in the far channel. Off of Carr, it'll be a throw. Carr able to get his hands behind his back. No potential handball call there. Throw in quickly for the Mustangs. Nice turn with the ball was Carrera. Deflected, still in. There's the opener for Xavier Diouf and LSA Mustangs to make it 1-1 here in the 26th minute. And it comes from just a great control of the ball from number 10, Sebastian Carrera. You take a look at this throw in into space, and Carrera makes the turn with possession. A little bit of deflection off of Demise, and Xavier Diouf able to put it in the back of the net, and it's 1-1. And they'll go ahead and do the hydration break at the 27th minute. So good opening goals for both teams so far. 27 minutes in, 1-1 between Kalonji Pro Profile and LSA Mustangs. Like I said, you look at the weather for today. We started at 89 degrees, down just a 1 degree. Sun beginning to set off to the side. We will be under the lights before the end of this match. See our referees for today's match. William Hale has the center officiating duties. Gunwin Park, Paige Bell, the ARs, and Christopher Haggerty, the fourth official for today's match. Like I said, you look at the leaderboards on the north side. Mustangs came into the playoffs in the second position. Kalonji Pro Profile comes in the top spot. This is not the first time that these two teams have met in the playoff finals. Both of these teams have represented the Georgia Conference in the national playoffs. LSA, when they were simply just Lamino, they were able to represent once. Kalonji Pro Profile has represented multiple times. They were able to get, Kalonji was the representative last season in the fall. They were able to get to the quarterfinals before losing to Miami United. Renegades FC out of New York were the national champions last season. Still bouncing around in the box. Tamimi has it, turns, that one will be deflected, and that'll be our first corner of the match here in the 30th minute. Last spring, it was Potros FC who represented the Georgia Conference. It'll be an outswinger from Kalonji. Blistered into the box, but sent away just as quickly. Monty Irving. That turn will go still able to keep it in. Kalen had thought it had gone out, but it was still in. He plays it back to Ramos. Ramos will put it forward. Irving heads it, but he heads it right out for a throw. Playtez. He'll give it right back to Carr. And see almost the entire squad for Kalonji in the Mustangs half. Demise has space to move forward. This Mustangs team playing very compact. Headed away. But they can quickly counterattack. That one a little too far of an angle goes out, and you see another player going down. You can see that ball will come over here to Perez. He will be fouled. We can see that they've been doing some construction here at the facility at Charlie Jordan Field. So the normal track setup on the where the teams are, where the benches are, has been raised as they're putting down a new track surface. So it's a little little slicker outside of the pitch than normal. Carr will head that away. And give you an update when it comes to the Georgia Conference. We'll switch over into Division I. They are in their playoff semifinal. Middle Georgia United 5, Atlanta Ignite 1. Great win there for Middle Georgia. Still a part of that Division I playoff, looking for a promotion into the Premier Division. That was a collision there in the midfield. Tamimi. He'll hit it with his left, but not with any type of pace, and it's easily controlled. We'll go back to the Mustangs player who's down and just kind of slammed into him. I believe that was Ramos. The other match going on in Division I, currently underway. Chattanooga FC taking on Georgia Athletic. So Middle Georgia will be in that Division I final, that promotional match. Chattanooga FC were in the initial promotion match, the first promotion against Lake Country United. Lake Country United with a fantastic win over Chattanooga FC. Saw that match here on ASMG TV. 3-0 victory for Lake Country United. They have a lot going on over in that club right now as they prepare not only for the fall season and the promotion, also some new exciting updates that we'll be bringing to you soon. That ball will go out from Pavlotsky. It'll be a goal kick for the Mustangs. Perez. Play it over to the far side. Gives the runner plenty of space to move it forward. Here's a shot for Carrera, and he puts it in the back of the net to take the lead. 2-1, but offsides. Offsides is called on Carrera. Mustangs thought that they had the lead, as well as I did. Take a look again. You see the runner gets the ball forward. Just a step, just a minuscule step in front of the line, and it remains 1-1. And there's a goal from Kareem Tamimi, right back. And just like that, they go from potentially being down 2-1 to now they have the lead 2-1. They win the ball from Kalen Kalonji. Tamimi here on the edge, and he takes the shot, and Farias got down, but he just did not get a handle on it. And in the 38th minute, it is now 2-1. And you got to feel for Carrera. Everything he did was exactly right. He was inches offsides. And just like that, they go from the excitement of being up by 1 to instantly being down by 1. Let's see if Carrera can do it again. Diouf dispossessed. Neither one of these teams can take their opponent without you got to stay on at all times. Cannot take a break. Deflected. Cannot take him for granted. Player is down. Trainer is being called in. See if we see what happened. See the ball coming in. And he goes down, just kind of collides with his defender. Looks like he may have taken a knee to the head. See Villa Gomez talking to the center official. It was Garaby who went down. Drop ball for the Mustangs here in the 41st minute. Horta will give it to Farias. He will clear it, and it'll go out. As you can see, the sun beginning to set here at Charlie Jordan Field. Zane Hilton has it. He'll put it crossed all the way over to the far side. Medard. One-on-one. Able to get past the two men. Takes the shot. That one way off the mark. Goal kick. Was able to take on the two defenders, but did not get a proper technique there, letting go of that shot. Substitution, it looks like, for the Mustangs. Or are they letting the player, excuse me, they were letting Monroe back, or they were letting Garraby back on from that collision. He's been checked out. He's been allowed to come back on. Not a substitution, it's just letting Garraby coming back on. Remember, here in the UPSL, both teams can make up to 7 substitutions throughout the match. Both teams bringing 6 potential subs. We'll talk about those subs, the potentials of the rest of the match. Mustangs brought an additional goalkeeper. Kalonji Pro Profile did not. So if there was something to happen to Playtez, they would be using a field player in the box. That one behind Tamimi. Diouf not able to control that. Pavlotsky. Medard plays it in the middle. Nobody there. Tiente will swipe at it. And controlled by Farias. Immediately headed back forward from Demise. Tamimi heads it to the side. Hilton has it. Nice little turn. Tiente now. Crossed over to Medard. He's in the box. Gets around the defender. Takes the shot. And he puts it away. And makes it 3 for Kalonji Pro Profile. Awanja Medard in the 45th minute. Makes it 3-1. He just has so much speed on that wing. Take a look at the replay. Receives it from Tiente. Great control. Gets around the defender and just gets the angle past Farias to make it 3. Did not see a confirmation on stoppage time as we are just about to enter it. You see the 4th official, Christopher Haggerty, with the board. 3 minutes. 3 minutes of stoppage time here in the first half. Now, this Mustangs team needs to find a second goal, preferably before halftime. not allow Kalonji to get on the score sheet again. Sent forward. Immediately comes over here to the near side. Orta able to get past Ramos. It'll be a throw. Perez will take over the, he'll lay off, let Orta have the throwing duties as he normally does. Diouf steps on the ball. Pranay is dispossessed by Irving. Now here comes Kalen Kalonji. He has men on both wings, gets it over here to the near side, and a nice tackle and clearance by Villagomez. Hilton tried to gain about 15 yards of space there. Completes the throw in. About 60 seconds or so before we go to halftime. Medard, he'll just go back to Irving and Demise. Carr and Medard again. He's able to zoom right past the defender. Deflected. Cleared. Now it'll go out. It'll be a throw. Only a few more seconds to go. And that is going to do it for the first 45 here at Charlie Jordan Field on the campus of Shiloh High School. At the half, it is Kalonji Pro Profile 3, LSA Mustangs 1. Expect a lot more fireworks in the second half between these two teams. We'll step away for a few minutes, allow you to get a drink and a snack, come back for 45 more minutes of action here at Shiloh High School. It is Kalonji Pro Profile 3, LSA Mustangs 1.
Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans, so they will never miss any of the action.
Pavlovsky's able to just get enough of a touch on it to release it to Davies. Davies will send it forward. Usman Fall gets it over to the far side. Awanja Bedard deflected, and it's in! What a deflected goal for Kalonji Pro Profile to take the lead. Awanja Bedard with the goal.
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
And there it is, your 2025 UPSL Women's National Champions. It is the Albany Alley Cats.
So what are you waiting for the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
Welcome back from the half. It is Kalonji Pro Profile 3, LSA Mustangs 1. We were bringing you all the action here on ASMG TV. We take a look at the leaderboards once again from the regular season. In the North, it was LSA Mustangs in the second position. They came in 7-2-1. They hosted the first round of the playoffs against Georgia Impact. Got a 3-1 victory over Georgia Impact. Then took on Chattanooga Red Wolves 2. Won that match in penalty shootout at the end to make it here to the finals. Over in the South, Kalonji Pro Profile, they were perfect through the regular season. Moved into the playoffs, went against Augusta Arsenal here at Charlie Jordan Stadium. Won that match handedly 8-0. Then took on Georgia Revolution last week in the semifinals and won that match 1-0 to find themselves in this match. This is going to be a battle for these two teams. Winner of this match will get to represent the Georgia Conference in the national playoffs round of 32. They'll be taking on the winner of the Kentucky-Tennessee Division Conference next weekend. So it is going to be a quick turnaround for these teams. It'll be LSA Mustangs are going to get us underway here in the second half. They're in the light blue jerseys, dark blue shorts moving from left to right. Kalonji Pro Profile in the white and yellow kits moving from right to left. Thank you for watching all of this UPSL Georgia Conference action right here on ASMG TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get all of our content. Not just these live events, but there we are underway. Highlights, podcasts, interviews, so much more. ASMG TV is the place to be. Playtez with the ball. For the Mustangs, they need to find some goals as quick as they can. Do not need this Kalonji Pro Profile team to find a rhythm in scoring goals. That one will be a throw. That ball rolls down the touchline. This time it'll be for Kalonji. See everyone taking a little bit of extra time. As you can see, the track has been removed here, resurfacing right now. So it is very slick outside of the artificial turf. Demise will come back over here to Kamani Irving. Able to get the ball over the top to Hilton. Slots it across. Medard has it. And he makes it for Kalonji Pro Profile. Just absolutely all alone here on the near side. And that is not what you want to do with Awanja Medard, as he has been putting up some career high numbers this season. Watch the highlight. Zane Hilton has possession, is able to get it back across and leaves Medard. The defense had all moved forward with their eyes on Tamimi and left Medard by himself to get his brace in the 47th minute. now this Kalonji team is going to start really getting after the press, as they have been putting up some just unbelievable numbers this season. They've been known in the past where they'll take a lead and then they'll just slow down into a defensive shell. Not this season. That mindset got them in trouble in 2024. They had made it into the playoffs. Twice they had lead on Soda City and ended up losing those matches. Another great shot there by Medard, that time from distance, but they had leads in the playoffs both times against Soda City. Loses it late by both times, and then Soda City goes on and wins the national title back-to-back in 2024, both the spring and the fall seasons. Had opportunities last season when they were going against Miami United. They didn't pull the trigger early, and it came back to haunt them. And it looks like this team is just full throttle this season. One of the matches this season against UFA Lawrenceville, they won that match 10-2. Medard now. Cuts across to Hilton. That ball will be a throw for Kalonji. Only one corner that first half for Kalonji, and that was the goal. That was what led to the first goal for Zane Hilton in the 18th minute. One of the rare times where you see center official telling a team that they're taking a throw in too far behind where it went out. Zane Hilton into the box. Farias is there. He will throw it out into space, but Irving will be there to clear it. It'll be a throw. Mustangs over to the far side. Through center circle, forward. Martinez lates it off. Etienne called for the foul. See on the both sides getting players ready. Mustangs have 2 players ready to go with the 4th official. Kalonji does not have anybody ready to go yet. That'll be a corner for Kalonji. Only person up on the Kalonji side. Coach, or that'll be a corner for, excuse me, that's a corner for LSA, their first of the match. Bruno Kalonji, coach, he's the only one standing. Outswinger from Carrera. Not able there, Playtez. That was a hard collision between Diouf and Tiente. Tony holding the back of his head, not moving the veteran. Here comes this ball from Carrera. Yeah, just collided. They both didn't look like they made any significant contact with one each other. They just kind of bodies flying, meeting each other. Now Kalonji has players up. Luckily, they didn't make any hard contact with each other. Here's the two players coming on for LSA. Looks like the end of the day for Orta and for Alberto. This will be a drop ball for Playtez and Kalonji. Irving. Tamimi holds off the defender. Ramos turns, gives it back to Demise. Ramos. Kamani Irving now. Demise will send it forward to Kalen, lets it run. He'll earn the foul. As Kalen tried to let it dummy through and just gets contact with the Mustangs player. Tiente back on the pitch. This ball 37 yards out. Made its way to Irving, still in there. Carr lays it off. Ramos deflected, and that'll be a corner. All hands on deck defending for the Mustangs. This will be the second corner of the match for Kalonji. Kalen Kalonji will come up to take. It'll be an outswinger. Ramos let it bounce. Etanin. Hard collision as he was trying to clear it. He gets up pretty quickly. Update in the other semifinal match in Division 1. Chattanooga FC 1, Georgia Athletic 2. So Chattanooga FC not able to get there in the promotion from the second chance. Tamimi plays it over here to Medard. Medard lifts it immediately forward. Kamani Irving up from the center back role, loses possession. Etanin not able to control it. That ball will go back into Demise's control. So Chattanooga not able to control their fate into the promotion spot. It'll be Middle Georgia United taking on Georgia Athletic. Middle Georgia United never had the opportunity to make it to the Premier Division. Georgia Athletic spent many seasons in the Premier Division before being relegated. They could find themselves back up into the Premier Division. Ramos has it. Tiente, Tamimi, Medard, offsides. Substitutes. Alexander Diolf is going to be coming on for Farias. An interesting decision to make that call in the 59th minute. Generally speaking, you like to change your goalkeepers at halftime. That is also a substitution that is made defensively and not on your attack. The area in which you need to get some positive reinforcements on that attack, being down by 3 right now. Kalen Kalonji has it at midline, gives it to Tiente, who gives it back to him. He loses control. Ramos gets a bit of a touch at it, enough to control it. Tamimi now moving forward, right through the middle, takes the shot. Oh, and he hits the side post. Player down. Tamimi, great shot. It hits the near post. See who it is that went down, and right there, got lucky there, Diolf, as he was caught off guard there. So next week, promotional final for Division I. Georgia Athletic and Middle Georgia. Lost possession there. They get it back. Diolf. He is fouled by Irving. Carr goes down. He will earn a foul. It's a very veteran play there between those two battling, Martinez and Carr. Tamimi able to get a touch of it over to Hilton, who puts it to Ramos. Hilton going to receive it back. Great save that time from Diouf. Medard gets a little bit of a step on there. He gets up. Etienne heads it straight up in the air. Cleared by Demise. Hilton was in an offside position. It'll go all the way to Alexander Diolf. Demise will usher that one out so that it is a goal kick for Kalonji Pro Profile. We are in the 64th minute. Kalonji Pro Profile 4, LSA Mustangs 1. Monty Irving, Tiente, Tamimi, Medard. That'll be a throw for Kalonji. Carr will come up to take this. Tamimi. That'll be another Kalonji throw. Medard cannot get to that before Diouf. But Ramos will win it back for Kalonji. Tiente, Kalen, Kamani. Kalen to Demise. Pavlotsky lays it off, shares passes with Kalen. Now Demise will come back over here to Kamani. Kalonji is fine with holding possession on the back line and just doing a little bit of keep away. Tamimi now. Here he comes on the attack. Medard tried to give and go back to him. He'll come back with possession. They're going to win that. Medard, Hilton. Medard goes down. He'll earn the foul. And that'll be the first card of the match here in the 66th minute for Monroy, number 22. See, battling here with Medard. Medard moving forward, and he just hooks him. This ball is about 33 yards. This is going to be Tony Tiente, a former Atlanta United two-mans. Would not expect Kalen Kalonji to take a shot. Three-man wall for the Mustangs. You see right there, Kalen steps away. High in the air, Diolf is there. It bounces and it goes in the back of the net. Does that count? Or is that a foul? They are going to call that a foul. See the idea. Kalen sprints in, high in the air, collides, makes the contact with the keeper, commits the foul, no goal. See what they were coming up with there. Etienne going to get there. Demise with a great tackle earns the foul. Bedard. Gets past Diolf, Tiente, Kalen, Ramos, Hilton. And Zane Hilton will earn a foul. Almost in an identical spot. About 33 yards out. Hilton able to keep possession. And just that little bit of a trolling leg. That's what caused the foul. Three-man wall. Tiente and Kalen. Again, Kalen running off. That time right into the hands of Diolf. Diolf knew what was coming that time. Kamani Irving will turn with it. Able to keep it away. And released. Bedard. Pretty solid push off there. Not called for the foul. Tackle. Monroy has to be careful. He's on a yellow. There's a collision, and that'll be a foul for LSA. We're back again in this 33-yard area. Multiple free kicks in this 34-yard distance. 2 for Kalonji. Now this one for the Mustangs. And it makes its way in, and that is a goal for LSA Mustangs. A mistake defensively by Kalonji, and it's now 4-2-2. See this ball, it comes in, Playtest moves forward, and just enough of a header to get past, and it is 4-2. Did not see who it was that got that header. 4-2, substitutions into the day for Grant Carr. Nathan Chari coming on for Grant Carr. Right into Diolf. No foul is called. Tamimi over the bar, out. Morton also coming on, number 7. I believe he came on for Zane Hilton. Pavlotsky. Irving. Into that far channel, trying to give it for Morton, but he's not going to be able to get there. Just like that, 5-2. See the mistake there. Deflects off. Tamimi flips it in. 5-2. Mistake by the defensive line. And Tamimi gets a brace in the 74th minute. And we will go into hydration break. And to give us a chance to look at it one more time, you see it was just a simple goal kick. Mistake by the defender right off of Morton. And then Tamimi, easy one-time hit. And it's now 5-2. Just did not time that clearance properly. And now this may be too deep of a hole for LSA Mustangs to get out of. Give you an update on another match going on tonight that has some significance here in the UPSL George Conference. That'll be the end of the day for Tamimi. Geranium City is going to be taking on FC Birmingham Women tomorrow night over at Old Warhawk Stadium, as all of the conferences are getting near the end of the spring season. Pernay will go over to Monroy. Sean Morris is who came on for Tamimi. Morris. Kalen not able to get there. With some of the changes in the Kalonji squad that allows Kalen Kalonji to move farther forward in an attacking position. Carrera retreating, not able to get that pass right. Corner for Kalonji. This will be an in-swinger for Kalen. Headed high, but Diouf is there. Mustangs get it to Diouf, but he's not able to control it. Kalonji Medard. He'll play it to the far side. Morton is there. He's onside. He'll take a shot, deflected. Tiente gives it back to Morton. Tries again to send it in and is immediately deflected. Third time, finally gets it in. It's cleared out of the box. Morris called for the foul. Give and go for Mustangs. Martinez had to play it back. That ball knocked out off of Kalonji. Throw for the Mustangs. Pernay. Send it forward. Sent away. They still have possession. Again. Knocked away by Kalonji. Demise. Chari now. Medard deflects it off of the Mustangs man. It'll be a throw for Kalonji. 10 minutes to go in this match. LSA needs 3 goals if they want to extend this match. Demise Playtez. Another substitution. End of the day for Pawlowski. Morris. Tiente. Over to Morton. Back to Tiente. Demise. Williams is who came on for Pawlowski. Mustangs come over here to the near side. Ventura. Martinez not able to control. Ventura again. Martinez over the head. And it'll roll out for a throw for Kalonji. Throw into Morton, chests it down, makes the turn. All into danger, but not going to be able to get control of that is Martinez. That ball will roll out for a goal kick. Fans, if you want to represent your favorite team in the UPSL, go over to UPSLFanshop.com. That is where you'll find various apparel for teams here in the UPSL. Teams in the Georgia Conference like UMAFC, FC Birmingham, other teams like Soda City FC, Miami United, and of course this very own Kalonji Pro Profile. Many different types of tees, as well as UPSL tees and hoodies, Voight balls, UPSL patches, pennies, and so much more. Find it right there at UPSLFanshop.com. Tiente, deflected. Over here to Medard. Medard not able to control that ball, goes out for a throw. You can see ice there on the track. Medard able to stay on his feet. Ventura hits the brakes. Plays it back to Monroy. You can see how one of the big changes for the Mustangs tonight, they didn't have the services of Alex Ramirez in the midfield. He is one of the catalysts of the attack for the Mustangs. Between Ramirez and Diouf, Monroy having to come in and take over that position. That ball knocked out. It'll be a corner for LSA. Another substitution. Be the end of the day for Medard. So all of the attacking players for Kalonji have been replaced. This will be an in-swinger for LSA. That ball will bounce all the way through and out for a throw. Renee, Monroy, Ventura. Excuse me, that's out for a throw. That was Ortiz, not Ventura. Etienne with the throw. Into the box. Cleared by Morris. Jacob got past the first man. He's in the box. Cleared. One of the early touches in his time in this match, Isaiah Jacobs. That one not going to be able to get to it from the header from Morse. It'll be a throw for the Mustangs. A good season nonetheless for these Mustangs. First year of this program with LSA Mustangs. They'll be by themselves in the fall as the Norcross Pro team relegated to Division I. But like I said in the beginning of this match, this Mustangs team is the Norcross Pro team from last season. Expanded their organization this season, along with Potros and Red Top. And of course, this Kalonji Pro Profile and Soccer Saves Lives many seasons ago. Kalonji will be back in action as early as next weekend for the first round of the playoffs. They'll take on the representative of the Kentucky-Tennessee Conference. That match is happening tonight as well. Tennessee Tempo taking on Tennessee United SC over at Siegel High School. That match is in the 79th minute. It is 0-0 between Tennessee Tempo and Tennessee United. Here's a chance for Etienne. He'll take a shot, but right into the hands of Playtez. Demise was not able to clear that. And that'll be a foul. We roll into the final minute of regular time. I would expect we'll probably get similar stoppage time. 29 yards out. Maybe 3 to 4 minutes of stoppage time. Only a one-man wall for Kalonji. Into the box. Playtez slaps it down. Carrera plays it back. Diouf give and go. Still has possession. Takes the shot, and that finds the back of the net. There is a goal for LSA Mustangs. They still have life here in the 90th minute. 5-3. See, a little bit of a battle right there. Takes the shot. Finds the back of the net. Back alive. Diouf will send this one forward. Etienne will barrel over Demise and be called for the foul. We're in stoppage time. Demise sends it forward. Diouf will grab. Tiente. Kalen Kalonji. Tiente. Trading passes. Kalen. That ball will go out, and it'll be a Kalonji throw. Kalen Kalonji with eyes for the corner. Able to find its way through. Tiente lays it off. Shot! That one off the mark. And not going to be able to go from there. We will end this match And it ends with the score, Kalonji Pro Profile 5, LSA Mustangs 3. Congratulations to Kalonji Pro Profile. They will represent the Georgia Conference in the 2026 Spring National Tournament. They will take on the winners of the Kentucky-Tennessee Conference going on right now. We'll find out the winner in the coming days. They will get to lift the trophy tonight for the playoffs. Kalonji Pro Profile. They move on into the national tournament. LSA Mustangs, good, hard-fought loss. They fought all the way to the end, got that goal late in the match, but not enough to continue on. That'll do it for our coverage of the spring conference season for the Georgia Conference. We'll move into the national playoffs. The fall season will kick off in August for the Premier Division. We'll be back in action tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be up in the Midwest West Conference as they are in the playoffs. Granite City FC taking on 1826 Academy. And that'll do it for us here at Shiloh High School. For Andre Bomar, I've been Larry Weaver. Thank you so much for watching this coverage of ASMG TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get all of our content, not just these live matches, but podcasts, interviews, highlights, so much more. We leave you from Shiloh High School, Kalonji Pro Profile 5, LSA Mustangs 3. Have a great evening, everybody.
This has been a presentation of the UPSL. Any use of this broadcast without the written consent of the Atlantic Soccer Media Group is prohibited.